Hey, hey, hey. I hope you're having a marvelous Monday. I hope everybody's doing well, had a great weekend, you're enjoying the holiday today. But I also hope that you're ready to hear about some hot work from home opportunities. And today I am delighted to share 5 data entry work from home jobs that are hiring right now. These are typing based roles, and a lot of what you're doing is just typing. Some of these companies do require you to use like Excel and, a couple other programs, but we know that that comes along with data entry. So I have a little bit of everything for everyone. There's definitely going to be at least a lead for you to apply to. And I have some leads that are available in a lot of states, but not all. So regardless, you'll have a lead for you, and I'm excited. We're going to get right on into it. But first things first, make sure you take care of business by hitting that subscribe button, tap that notification bell, and select all. And then make sure you do the same thing for my second YouTube channel where I share all the overflow leads, okay? If you want more jobs to apply to, then you gotta be over there so you're in the know. And once you take care of that business, we'll be ready to jump in. All right, I'm excited, you guys. I'm smiling from ear to ear because these are some good ones. Now, I don't want to delay. I got to get through these 5 leads. I'm going to hit the highlights. The links are always going to be in the description box below. So the first company on today's list is Apria. They are no stranger to my channel. I'm on their homepage scrolling down just so you can see what they are all about. If you head to their Glassdoor account, you'll see that this is a huge company, anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000 employees. They're in the healthcare and hospital service. And it says that Apria supports the provision of oxygen therapy, inhalation therapy, sleep apnea treatment, and negative pressure and wound therapy. So that's what they are all about. Now, Apria has a cash research representative position. This is available US wide, and they tell us that the pay is anywhere from $13.56 to $18.89 per hour. Of course, we want to ask for that high end because we are worth it. And the job summary says that the cash research representative is responsible to research and resolve all unapplied cash recoupments, refunds, audits, and denials within department guidelines. So you're going to be looking for where this money needs to go to. And so you will have to do a little bit of research. And once you do that, you'll have to process those payments and correct invoice lines. So that's where the data entry typing stuff comes in. And then you'll have to post those adjustments and recoveries and ensure standard protocol for cash business practices are met. So that's what you're doing in this role. And to qualify, you just need your high school diploma and 1 year of related experience. So they don't tell us exactly what that looks like, but I'm sure if you've ever done this or if you've worked in medical billing or something having to do with money, and even maybe if it was just researching different things. Maybe you've worked in, I don't know, like insurance, doing research for claims and whatnot. Maybe you could take that research experience and apply it here. So they leave it vague. I don't want to tell you anything specific, but I just want you to think about all the different ways that maybe you might have that related experience. And you'll need problem solving, communication proficiency, and personal effectiveness credibility skills. And they do mention basic skills in Excel, Word, and PowerPoint, data entry, and calculator skills. So that is the lead from Apria, and they give you some really great benefits as well. Now, I want to point out that for all 5 of these leads, if you want to get your application in easy peasy, apply using the data entry template. I have the remote resume builder software, and this is a software where you can create unlimited resumes and cover letters from scratch, but also we have the feature of the templates library. So we have have a data entry resume template for you to use. And then we also have the data entry cover letter template. And what's great about the software is you don't have to worry about formatting or fiddling with Microsoft Word or Google Docs. We know when we type something and it might go to the next line and then we got to fix it and make sure everything looks uniform. No, not with the software. With the software, all you need to do is put in the information. So when you go to the resumes, you're just going to answer questions and then boom, the software does the heavy lifting. It formats things. It puts it where it needs to go. You're just responsible for the information. That alone will slash the time in half when you are creating a resume and a cover letter. So you don't have to worry about where stuff goes. You just focus on the info. And that's very important because the information is what allows the employers to see you doing that job and makes your chances of getting hired increase. So if all your attention is focused on, let me make sure my information is what it needs to be, then that will ensure that you are putting your best foot forward. So you can get the remote resume builder software and access to the templates for just $1. All of these templates plus the ones we're going to be dropping off this week and any in the future will be in everyone's software who has an active subscription. And for 7 days, you can try it out. Unlimited resumes and cover letters, the templates libraries, you can download everything for just $1. And if you decide to keep it, it is only $37 per month. You can cancel anytime. And we have a dedicated support desk. We are in the desk every single day. So if you ever have a question, we'll get back to you within 24 hours. And oftentimes within just a couple of hours. We take care of you. Go ahead and get your subscription. And now let's move on to the second hot lead. So the second hot lead comes from a company called Payroll, and this is an HR software company. They provide different human resources solutions. They help you with the recruiting technology and all of that good stuff. And a lot of folks have heard of Payroll. You might even be using it for your current job. Now, they are currently hiring for a shared services support specialist position. And again, just hitting the highlights because this one does give us more detail. It's not super long. The pay listed on this role is between $17.65 and $28.26 per hour. So you could earn $28.26 per hour in this role. Now it says the job summary, the shared services support specialist supports the review and reconciliation processes using Paycor's guided activation perform software platform. Shared services support specialists are measured against their ability to meet high standards for timeliness and accuracy. Individuals in this role work closely with the accounts implementation consultant, project manager, quality assurance associates, data team associates, balance entry associates, and shared services support specialist team members to meet organizational commitments to each client's specific needs and implementation timeline. And so to qualify for this role, you'll need to be a high school graduate or equivalent required, and then it says 4-year degree or equivalent education experience preferred. So you'll definitely need your high school diploma, and then if you don't have a 4-year degree, experience can make up for that. Intermediate to advanced Microsoft Office skills required, sharp attention to detail and data entry skills, prior payroll, local tax, HR and or benefits experience preferred, prior customer service experience, experience with advanced Excel formulas including VLOOKUP, SUMIFs, concatenate, and pivot tables, ability to work quickly and accurately in a fast-paced team environment, excellent time management, communication, interpersonal and organizational skills, high level of personal accountability and team engagement. So you get really great benefits with this role as well. And this one is more heavily based on Excel. So the previous role said, if you know Excel, great. Okay, beginner friendly for the other one. But this one, you need to be advanced. advanced with Excel. So for all y'all who want to type for a living, you want to do data entry, and you want to get paid the big bucks, a necessary skill is Excel. And you can learn Excel on YouTube for free. There's plenty of tutorials. You can even get softwares from Best Buy that teach you how to use Excel. There's lots of ways that you can learn to use Excel. So just keep in mind, if you want to do data entry and you want to make the big bucks, you got to learn Excel. So if you like this lead, the apply button is at the very bottom. And again, the data entry template works great, and you would just customize it and make it your own. Let's move on to lead number 3. Moving along to lead number 3 comes from Wells Fargo. Now, I'm pretty sure most of us are familiar with Wells Fargo. This is a huge bank, and pretty much everyone has one in their city. Now, this company, in case you haven't heard of them, has 10,000 plus employees, has been around for a very long time, and they are in the banking industry. Now, most folks who have heard of Wells Fargo are familiar with their jobs. However, they also offer contract positions. And if you go to their career site, there is a link to go to their contract roles. And that's where I found this very limited lead for folks who are in North Carolina. So as I stated, I'm going to share leads that are available US wide. Everybody can apply. And then I'm also going to share a couple that I think are really good, but they are limited. And I know from my analytics, a lot of folks in North Carolina watch me. That's why I wanted to give you guys this hot lead. Now, this is for their data entry administrator role. It's a 4-week role, very short. It's a temp job, and it's a great way to get your foot in the door, learn about data entry, and see if it's something you'd want to pursue long term. According to Glassdoor, their data entry roles pay about $41,000 per year. And if we're going to break that down hourly, because this is just a month-long role, that's about $20.50 per hour. Not bad at all. Now, they give us this summary, which makes it sound really fancy, but then they tell us the responsibility is simply uploading documents from previous platform and save to new files, then disperse to manager list given. So you're going to be uploading documents, saving them, and basically sending them to the manager. It doesn't get any easier than this. And to qualify, you need strong Microsoft Office skills, including Word, Excel, SharePoint, and Outlook, previous experience in administrative or data entry role, and strong attention to detail. So they don't tell you how much experience, but you just need to have that previous experience. Hey, however you got it, that's how you got it. This is a great one. And again, it's only for the folks in North Carolina. So I'm going to keep my eyes peeled on their contract positions. A lot of companies offer contract roles on a separate career portal, and I'm going to start taking a look at those and sharing them with y'all, because that's how you can get some of these really great opportunities. So now let's move on to hot lead number 4. But before we do, make sure you get your application in using the data entry resume template. You guys, Excel, all those things that they mention are listed on that template and is perfect for applying to this lead. So moving along to company number 4 is a company called Quick Med Claims, and I've shared them recently on my channel. This company has 201 to 500 employees, and they are also in the healthcare and hospitals industry. And if you guys are noticing a pattern, a lot of healthcare positions offer data entry friendly roles. Now, this company is in the emergency medical transportation billing and reimbursement segment of the healthcare and hospitals industry. And they are currently hiring for a PreBill Specialist I position. And this role is available US wide. They're based out of Pittsburgh, which we saw here and on their Glassdoor. And they are looking for someone who will work under the direct supervision of the billing manager in cooperation with other staff providing pre-billing and coding services, responsible for accurately and efficiently verifying pre-bill information, verifying patient demographics, payor information, and transport modifiers before coding. And so this role does not require you to have a coding background. They say a high school diploma or equivalent is required, and certification in medical billing and coding preferred, but not required. So, that's nice. And they tell you need 2 years of customer service experience, but that's also preferred. 1 year of medical biller or similar role. preferred. 1 year of revenue cycle management, preferred. A lot of the stuff that they're saying is preferred. And I know it certainly would help if you show up with it. And for sure, if you show up with that, it would give you a leg up on the competition. And it said certified ambulance coder certification, certified coder and or ambulance billing experience preferred. So again, lots of preferences. All of these things that they're naming that look really specific, preferred. So they do mention knowledge of commercial payor databases, strong computer skills with a willingness to learn their billing platform, the ability to identify problems and escalate issues appropriately, and the ability to think independently and work as part of a team. So they do offer really great benefits. And according to their Glassdoor, 4 people reported making about $38,000 per year in this role, which is about $19 per hour. So not bad at all, considering a lot of what they want you to show up with is just preferred. And now let's move on to our 5th lead. All right, so last but certainly not least is another new to this channel company called BellyMed Infection Control. And I ran to their Glassdoor, and this is a huge company. They have 1,001 to 5,000 employees, and they've been around since 1968, and they're in the healthcare products manufacturing industry. Now, they are currently hiring in a limited number of states. They are hiring in Alabama, Arkansas, Illinois, Iowa, Kansas, Louisiana, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Nebraska, North Dakota, Oklahoma, South Dakota, Texas, and Wisconsin. And those are the states that they are currently hiring in. Now, this is for their billing and data administrator position. Now, as far as this role pays, they do not mention it. And I went to their Glassdoor and looked at all of their salaries. I wanted to find something comparable, and I didn't find anything comparable. They have an account manager position, which I don't think is close to this, that makes $70K. And then as I continued scrolling around, I saw a sales associate. They were making $49K. And then tech support was making about $43K. A payroll specialist was making $51K. And I didn't really see anything that was so close to it. So I don't know. Sales coordinator 50K? I really am not sure. And I want to give you guys as much information as I can, but I always base my info off of what I find on their Glassdoor. And then if they don't have anything, I try and find something similar. And if they don't have anything, I just keep it a buck with you guys. I don't know. So I would just do more research on this, and that way you know what you would be expecting for pay. But I just want to put it out here because you guys say you want the leads. So this role says, as a billing and data administrator, you will audit and approve delivered service orders for billing, as well as maintain the service database by entering and updating customer account and equipment information. You will also assist in data collection, data entry, and the extraction of data in the database. And so it says applications for this opportunity will be accepted from individuals residing in the Central Time Zone only. So they tell us the states, you just need to make sure your state is there. And to qualify, you need a high school diploma, experience in a role requiring strong attention to detail. That would be data entry, contracts, billing, etc. Demonstrate exceptional customer service skills, organizational skills with high attention to detail, excellent verbal and written skills, and proficiency in Microsoft Office Suite with emphasis in Outlook, Excel, and Word. And then you get great benefits. And they list that down here. Now, again, what do we see? Excel. You're not going to get around Excel, y'all. Okay. So that's why I keep pointing it out. I keep mentioning it every time I talk about data entry, because Excel is a necessary skill when you want to do data entry typing jobs from home. So if you want to apply, the apply online now button is right here. And again, my data entry cover letter and resume templates call out all the important things that you want to call out when you're trying to get the attention of a hiring manager for a data entry role such as these. So get your application in ASAP using the remote resume builder software. And when you sign up, you'll get immediate access. You'll get 3 emails. The first email will have your login to the remote resume builder. It'll look just like this, okay? You'll get your own dashboard. You'll be able to store all your resumes and cover letters in this cloud-based software. Anywhere you have internet and a computer, you can get onto the software. so you're never without your resumes and cover letters. And then the second email will be your login to my Teachable school where the tutorials live. So you'll have a login for the remote resume builder and you'll have a login for my Teachable school. And then the third email will be a link to the support desk. That's where I told you, you can ask us questions and we'll get back to you in a jiffy. So go ahead and get your $1 try before you buy trial. You'll see why people are loving the software, how they're landing more interviews and getting hired. And then lastly, check out my website, remoteworklife.co. I have a valuable resource called the Mega List of Jobs. There are 541 companies and counting. Every time I come across a new to this channel company, okay, like I did today, we add them here for your convenience, for free. So come here when you're looking for a job and you can go directly to their careers page where you can apply safely and securely. That way you know no funny business is going on. And there are so many companies on this list. You can search for some of the keywords that we have. Like if you're looking for more data entry roles, you can type in data and then you can see all the data entry companies. And we will tag the companies today that we're sharing if they're not already tagged, so that it can be easy when you're looking for a job. I give y'all so many resources to help you along your remote job search. And then lastly, check out my Amazon storefront. If you don't have your home office set up, you don't have to sweat it. Amazon has the best prices. They have budget-friendly equipment, and I added a lot of those pieces to my Amazon storefront. We need a computer to work from home. If you're on a budget, you can get the whole hookup for under $200. If you want bells and whistles and it to look cute and all that, $199. But if you're like, I just need what I need, $121. And if you want a dual monitor hookup, which I recommend for data entry, because you'll have something typing on one screen and another thing you're looking at on another screen, $198.55. And it'll be to you in a jiffy. So go ahead, check out my Amazon storefront, see why people are loving these computers. They do just what you need to make money from the comfort of your home. So check out my Amazon storefront, the mega list of jobs. You can search for more data entry companies and get your application in for these hot data entry work from home jobs using the remote resume builder software. And you can use the template. Thank you all so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful and I will talk to you soon. Bye.